Yeah, then if he went to Boston, you know, they have Jason Tatum, they have Jason Brown. That wouldn't work. I mean, he already burned the bridge with the Bulls. We don't need to see that again. You know what I mean? The Cavs, fuck out of here, bro. Him and Darius Garland, nah, that wouldn't work. You know, he start bitching the young guys out. The Raptors are doing just fine, man. Raptors got a bunch of young guys. Don't need to deal with that bullshit. The Nets, we already know. The Hornets, yo, this dude, Jimmy Butler would get tired of LaMelo shit so fucking quickly. Trae Young, we all know Trae Young about that smoke. Trae Young, you know what I mean? That's not gonna work. You know what I mean? And then now, if we want to go to these other teams, you know, the Hawks, the Knicks. Now he would just be like, I'm on a losing team. I want to be in a team that's a winning team. You know what I mean? And then, okay, Suns, we don't need to talk about. The Grizzlies, we don't need to talk about. You know what I mean? The Warriors, we don't need to talk about. You know, Andrew Wiggins is doing just fine without this dude. You know what I mean? So, like, someone please fucking tell me one place where he would go where there wouldn't be a problem. Like, I'm trying to think, because if he went to Dallas, him and Luka would be fighting by mid-season. I've already been saying that. You know what I mean? And then, I mean, Nuggets don't need his ass. You know what I mean? They got Jokic. You know, him and Jokic would probably start having problems. And then you gotta realize there's Murray, so he needs the ball too. And then if he went to the Jazz, they got Mike Conley, they got Donovan Mitchell. They don't need to deal with his bullshit. So someone, please, for the life of me, someone, please tell me what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? What are we gonna do? Trade him to the Lakers? No. No. That's not gonna work. Jimmy Butler and LeBron? No. If you thought this motherfucker had problems with Westbrook, imagine what he would have with Jimmy Butler, bro. Like, holy fuck. I'm not even imagining that shit. And then, yeah, like I said, the rest of these teams we're not even going to talk about because he start complaining, oh, the losing culture. So, really, I don't know what Miami is going to do, honestly. I really don't. They might honestly be stuck with this dude. You know what I mean? Because we all know they ain't win shit with him as the best player. Because he's never, ever going to be the best player on a championship team. Ever. I don't want to hear that shit. That's not happening. We all know that. Anyone who says otherwise is delusional. We all know that he will never be the best player on the championship team. So, what was this all for? Someone please tell me. Someone please tell me what this was all for. This quote-unquote journey that Jimmy Butler has gone through, that people have tried to sympathize. You know, all these Jimmy Butler apologists have tried to sympathize. What was this all for? Because in Chicago it was about winning. In Chicago it was about winning. In Minnesota it was about culture. In Philly it was about money. And now he has the culture, he has the money, he has the winning. What else does this dude need? You know what I mean? It's like, no. It's over, man. If we want to talk about dudes getting blackballed from the league, you know, everyone was talking about Melo getting blackballed. You know, I hope this motherfucker gets blackballed. This dude's a bitch, bro. I fucking say it to his face. I don't give a shit, because he's one of those guys that just tries to fucking scrap for no reason. I love pissing those type of guys off. Dude, I run into those guys all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I run into those guys all the fucking time. You know, guys who always try to fight. I always try to get them. I always try to fucking rile them up. I love messing with those guys, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, nah. It's not gonna work, man. I want someone. Not only, because here's the thing you gotta realize. Not only, if it was like, okay, if you played with one team your entire career, that would make sense, because it'd be like, okay, you only have one perspective on the whole situation. You know, one group of guys in the locker room is saying that. But for Jimmy Butler, we got the Bulls locker room, we got the Timberwolves locker room, we got like maybe half of the Philly locker room, and now we got the Miami locker room. So we have a fucking track record of this shit. It's not, we got the receipts, bro. We got the fucking receipts. This ain't just one locker room of guys, because obviously, okay, you go into a situation where you're just in a group of guys that they just don't fuck with you. So be it. But then if you go into another group, and then another group, and then another group, at some point, who's the villain here? Who's the bad guy? You know, I'll just end the video on that. But, I mean, if anyone wants to fucking entertain any other NBA player being the biggest locker room cancer in NBA history, someone please tell me, because I really can't name one. I really can't. And then, you know, a lot of tough-nosed basketball fans, you know, like a lot of African Americans, a lot of the hardcore basketball fans, you know, they love Jimmy Butler, they love like the grittiness, competitiveness. And it's like, here's the thing. They love that he's a cold motherfucker. But here's the thing. Have you noticed that Kawhi Leonard is also a cold-ass motherfucker? One of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet? But he don't gotta say shit. Kawhi Leonard can smoke you and not say a damn thing. Meanwhile, this motherfucker, Jimmy Butler, just been chirping. You know what I mean? Is he compensating for something? I think we gotta ask Rachel Nichols about that. I don't know. That's just me. But, yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.